Cut. What is going on, everybody? All right, we out here in Illinois, man. Let me get comfortable, man. You know, I'm trying to come in here, man. All right, my bad. I knew the show was going down. I had to handle some business, man. All right, I see y'all out there. What's going on, everybody, man? I see my man G.I. Joe. Joe, what's going on? DJ C Money, I see you hitting me up on the side. I got you, DJ C Money. Everybody else out there, I see others in the chat, man. I ain't going to really be able to get to you right now because we got to get to the show. All right? First of all, let's kick it off right. All right? It is 2/2/2025. You could be anywhere else in the world. You are here with your boy. So that is much appreciated. Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. Okay? Sound good. So right now, I don't need, unless somebody comes in, you know, I don't need the headset right now. I'm going to try to pay attention and see if anybody comes in. Because then that way I can go ahead and speak and let it go. All right? I'm going to look. Take a look. Make sure anybody, you know, jumping in. But, yo, you could be anywhere else in the world, man. So I really appreciate it. We're going to jump into this amazing show that we got. We got some serious topics. We got Nintendo Switch 2 news. Everybody want to talk about Nintendo Switch 2. So what do you think we're going to do? Talk about Nintendo Switch 2. But first, we got to keep it real with the serious subject, the Moses Crime Weekly, and we do this every week. This feels weird not having the headset on. You know what? That's crazy. I like hearing everything. I like being able to hear the audio. Somebody comes in. So that nonetheless, let's go ahead and get to the topics. All right, y'all. You know what time it is. It's Moses Crime Weekly. Moses Crime Weekly. First of all, let's go ahead and pull it up for my dogs, y'all. I ain't got no, I could get the top. Hold on. Let's see if y'all can hear that. Y'all hear that? Boom. All right, we got to do this show right, man. For everybody out there, cheers. You know, Black History Month. All right. Black History Month. You don't know what that is. That could be watered down Diet Coke. All right? You ain't got no idea what it is, man. All right? But first, I want to shout out, cheers to everybody out there. Black History Month, doing your damn thug dizzle. Appreciate you, man. Keep doing it. Everybody who celebrate don't matter. I don't give a damn what y'all shit. All right? You celebrating, I appreciate you, man. We're going to kick this month off, right? Cheers. Ooh, you heard that sound? Wow. Nah, I ain't even going to use the Coca-Cola for that. Wow. That was crazy. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and jump into it, guys. This is Moses Crime Weekly, as we always cover different news around video games. Now, a lot of people seem to cover things around video games, but when it comes to violent crimes, I don't see a lot of things covering video games. Makes me upset. I get tired of it. And I think of people locally in your local community, maybe, you know, town or two over, a state over, and this news does not get talked about. And I want to make sure to bring a lot of that news to the light. So we'll go ahead and get to the first story. We do have video that will play on the side, and then we'll get to the other story. So let's get to it. So this one, man, is very, very sad. On January 27th, 2025, 13-year-old Gavin Looper was spending the night at his father's house in Spokane's Hillyard neighborhood. At approximately 2:40 a.m., an unknown assailant opened fire through the back door. After opening fire, Gavin was actually hit while he was playing video games alone in a converted room. This is, I don't know how many times we've been hearing these young kids being slain while playing video games. They're not doing anything. They're not hurting anybody. Let's go ahead. So paramedics arrived and they transported Gavin to the hospital, but despite emergency efforts, he left this earth with his injuries about an hour later. His mother, as you see, Renee Rogers, was devastated by the loss, described him as a kind-hearted boy who loved everybody and was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Initially, Spokane police didn't have much information. This was initially about the shooter's identity or motive, or they were keeping quiet about it. But nonetheless, surveillance footage from the home captured a suspect fleeing the scene, providing investigators with a crucial lead. Days later, authorities arrested 25-year-old Glenn Dylan Berkey in Missoula, Montana, following a brief SWAT standoff. Yes, a full SWAT standoff for this guy. Court documents revealed that the popping, the Glocking, I don't want to say too many things. We got monetization going across multiple platforms, but you guys know what I mean, may have been linked to an ongoing dispute between Berkey and an acquaintance who lived at the home. So it might not have been the brother. It may have been the other, I think, gentleman there that was sitting with the mom. There might have been an altercation between them. Shots rang and caught the younger brother, which is messed up too, because that's really in the hood every day. That's how the wars happen. It's just one to another, and they're trying to one up each other. So this might start something, y'all. Be on the lookout. Okay, but nonetheless, Berkey had allegedly accused this person of being a police informant, which led to the tensions escalating to them coming and popping those shots. Now, you can see the gentleman on screen. Okay. Thank you, Joe. Sound check. I'm glad to hear the sound's working great. All right. But you can see the gentleman on screen. This is actually the gentleman they believe who fired the shots into the home, which is sad because I think that is the most cowardly way to do things. I ain't gonna lie, in the streets, it ain't no rules, right? So that's sad to hear. But this happened on January 27th around 2:40 a.m. And around, I say, an hour later, that's where Gavin was going. So 1 hour. Now, Spokane police announced that they were searching on January 28th, but it seems like it took 3 days. January 31st was the day that they actually arrested Berkey, okay, for this. Now, what's going to happen, as you can see, you know what's going to happen. He's going to be tried, and he's going to have to face time for his crimes. There's no way he's getting off this one. He might get, there's no way you're getting off. You're going to face a lot of time for this. I don't think any lawyer's probably even going to want to take this case. It's very sad what's going to happen to him because, actually not sad, I'm going to be honest, because he shot an innocent 13-year-old kid. I'm going to be honest. So I really don't care what's going to happen to you. Now, your family also is going to have to suffer because they lose you too. And yeah, I'm that type of dude that think about your family. I know. But your family's going to suffer too. So you just not only cost his family, you cost your family. All for what? You to shoot some blind shots into the crib? Bro, do me a favor. Grow the hell up. All right, just grow the hell up, man. Now, I'm going to say there's a couple things to this. One, them police, man. We need some hot spots in police. Some hot spotting police. That's what we called it in the Chi-Town. That means police just ride around the hot spots. They just ride around. Y'all might need to start hot spotting. All right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to lock that joint down because if they doing it like that, anything can happen anywhere, anytime, and you want to be able to get there, before things happen. Also, a lot of people talk about surveillance, and improved surveillance will help. I think improved surveillance will help, but it will not stop the individual for committing the act. So while we could have better surveillance and maybe better data-driven investigations, I really don't care about that right now. The honest truth is that this kid lost his life. So screw this dude. All right. But another thing is, I know y'all hate nosy neighbors. But nosy neighbors be the one to catch shit like this. So we got to be thanking nosy neighbors. I had a nosy neighbor, Hazel. Shout out to you, Hazel. You used to tell on my ass every time I was sneaking out the house, hanging with my homies. I swear you told when we went in the backyard and we all had something to drink. Yeah, we was underage. We were. Okay? But it was of our own choice. We were 16. Figured we have a party. And it was Hazel that stopped us. Who knows what we have done? Now, my mom actually came back there and took the liquor. Who knows what she did with it. But nonetheless, that is enough of this story, but I think that is the gentleman there that he was actually after. I'm not sure of that, but there was someone else in the home that they believe he was after. I'm not sure who it was. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next subject. All right, this is another sad story, but it's actually sick and disgusting. Guys, you've never heard a story like this before, so I want you to go ahead and stay tuned. Just grab whatever you got, your drink, your food, or whatever. This is a story you probably never heard before. So, Brian Alvarez Torres. I want y'all to remember that name. Brian Alvarez Torres is a 17-year-old from Ocala, Florida. And I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's to everybody from Florida. My Florida folks, big salute. Is that how you say it? Ocala, Florida? Ocala? Acala? You know, I don't know how to say it. But nonetheless, this 17-year-old was taken into custody, guys, and you will not believe what the 17-year-old was taken into custody for. This is a months-long investigation led by the Marion County Sheriff's Office. Yes, MCSO did months' worth of investigations on this. Authorities were tipped off by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Now, that's bad when you get tipped off by that group right there. That's bad. All right, so Brian, you ain't off to a good start. Now, this flagged multiple files of CSA material uploaded to the gaming platform Discord. Now, I say CSA material. For those who do not know, that is child sexual, material. Okay? If I say CSA, that's child sexual abuse. Okay, see how I break it up? Because we got a lot of monetizations going. We don't want to get that, so I'm gonna start using abbreviations. Okay, I don't say the term. I call them Pedialites. So okay, they Pedialites to me. That's what you call them, Pedialites. From now on, that is the term I have coined for all of them, Pedialites. All right, and I heard other people say other things, right? But Pedialites, I like that. So, upon further investigation, law enforcement have determined that Alvarez Torres had been using the platform to exchange child actual content, okay, in return for, and I'm not gonna make this up, y'all, boosted in-game status. Shut up! No, I'm not joking. So this guy actually had some underage artwork of children. And y'all know what type of artwork I'm talking about, not the normal artwork. This guy had that artwork, and what he decided to do was say, hey, guys, he went into a Discord, he told everybody, I got it. I got the hot stuff that don't nobody want that they find on the dark web every day. Okay, I got it. You can come right to me. That's what he said. He put it out there to the group. And guess what happened? Yes, it happened. They came down on that ass. Big shout out to Randy. All right, see you there in the chat. Randy, appreciate it. Definitely, if you are in tune, hit the like. We are on multiple platforms streaming right now. If you are on any of the platforms, which is YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, I believe Twitter as well, Trovo, TikTok, multiple platforms, we are there. Okay, we are there. So please go ahead, and different platforms have different comments. Some of them come through, so please burn up the chat. Now, detectives obtained search warrants and investigative subpoenas, which confirmed connection to uploaded material following his arrest. Alvarez Torres, yes, Brian, was charged with 4 counts of possession for CP. Damn. 4 counts of child P.I., and y'all know the rest. 1 count of unlawful use of a two-way communication device to facilitate a felony. Brian Alvarez, I don't know why his photo's not up. Now, one thing they're not saying also, I don't see anywhere on here, they're not talking about the game either. This is very smart of the journalist. Because if you talk about the game, let's just say the game was CSGO. Hypothetically, the game was CSGO. That means that CSGO has a fan base or players that are actually participating in CP. A fact. It's not a joke. This is a fact. Brian Alvarez Torres is 17 years old and was given away CP across Discords, across websites, everywhere, trying to up his rank on a damn video game. Not for money, not for ussy, okay? Not for just time of talking. You know what I mean? This guy did it so he could prestige. This guy did it so he can get more points on this 2K character. What the hell, Brian? Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Now, ready, I'm trying to look at the chat. The chat is hilarious. A second tip from the NCMEC reveals that the suspect was actively advertising this material actively all the time in the group chat. All the time. It was normal behavior. Okay? But on January 28th, they put the smackdown on that ass and he was arrested and charged. His device is seized and we might see further charges coming depending on what they find in that device. Brand, they gonna find hella shit. I'm gonna tell you the truth. They gonna find hella shit. Everybody got nasty shit in your drives. Let's keep it honest. In your Google Drives, your OneDrives, your Cloud Drives, your Amazon Drives, whatever drive it is. Okay, you got some shit in your drive. Okay, and they coming for it. So it's over for you, dude. Just cancel your whole your OnlyFans subscription and all that. It's a wrap. You can't cancel it. You're locked up. And they go, oh my goodness, they gonna have fun with you. I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been behind those bars. I hate to say it. It's sad. I do not like to talk about this highly, but I have seen it firsthand, so I must tell you. I've been behind those bars. I've seen guys walk in there and within 5 minutes, they're banging on the door for protective custody. I ain't lying, y'all. Yo, I might have to tell my stories when I was in, because I ain't gonna lie, I hate it. It was a dark moment in my life, but I promise you, I went in, and when I went behind those bars, let me tell you what I did when I went behind those bars. It went, you sitting in a holding cell, it's cold as shit. They try to make sure you're freezing. They don't give a damn. They want you to freeze. Then they wait, you in the holding cell, somebody might pay you to get out. You might have a court date coming up. But guess what? If court is next week, your ass is getting booked. Get ready for your orange jumpsuit. And that's what I was, part of orange jumpsuit crew. Got my orange jumpsuit. I remember in my head, I'm going to tell everybody listen up. So if you ever have to go through this, and you might, just so everybody know, there are reasons that you can get locked up that are beyond your ideas, right? You can be accused of looking like somebody. You could, if child support, don't pay child support, you can go to jail. There's a lot of things, license, right? There's a lot of things that are not actively violent crimes or anything where you're a bad individual where you can go to jail for. All right? Failure to appear in court would get your ass in jail. So I'm just letting y'all know. But nonetheless, I was in jail. I thought in my mind, okay? And everybody listen, because this is what you need to do if you ever get behind those damn bars. I told myself, I said, you know what, Nick? You pissed, you mad. They fucking with you. If anybody talk to me when I walk in, I ain't friendly. Fuck everybody. Everybody. I don't give a shit. And I got to the pod. This was C-Pod. Okay, C-Pod. Shout out those to Hernando, Mississippi. I don't know if the claps was needed. C-Pod. There is no celly shit. There is no you and your celly holding each other down. Back to back in war. Nah, it ain't that shit. This shit was like jail boot camp. It was 50 bunks. And there was people on the floor. More than 50 people. I cannot beat 50 people physically. I cannot beat 10 people physically. I'm going to have a fucking battle with 2. Because I got 2 one-on-one. Hey, baby, I'm in my element. 2, oh, man, you better get your game up. Unless you're a big brother. 3, it's like, shit, back to the wall. Let's just go. Oh, I went down, but let me go up. Oh, I went down. Like, that's how the 3 is going to be. Okay? I was in there. I laid my mat down. And I kid you not, there was one guy that walked over to me, and this guy walked over to me, and he told me, he said, hey, what are you in for? To be honest, I was in there for a failure to appear in court, but I looked him dead in his eye. I'm here for felony possession. And I laid right back down. He said, oh, shit. Hit him. Yeah. Felony possession. I ain't in there for no regular shit. Real shit. And then he said, hey, man, just so you know, the bathroom floods. You might want to move away from there. I looked at him. I said, all right. I laid back down. Now, when I laid back down, I did hear him in the background, him and his crew. It's a couple dudes, right? All right, when your ass get wet, don't say nothing. I'm going to laugh at your motherfucking ass. Your ass going to be soaking. Your ass think you funny and cool. You know, they was roasting me and shit. But, you know, when you in jail, you can't just, you know, what the point? I'm mad. So just so y'all know, man, they're going to have fun with him. He going to walk in the door, 5 minutes, they're going to pull him over to one of those bunks. They're going to beat the shit out of him. He's going to come back to the door. He's going to go, please, get me help, get me help. And they're going to have to put his ass in protective custody because they don't play around with that CP shit. Okay? They're going to beat your ass. That is the one thing I think in jail that everybody likes prisoners for. Like, if everybody say don't let them inmates out, when they hear inmates beat the ass of a dude that's dealing with CP, I don't hear nobody complaining. Like, everybody, every citizen, civilian goes, woo! They cheer on the inmates. So inmates, if you want credit, beat that guy's ass. Now, we'll move on. This one is a shocking story from Round Rock, Texas, and I need everybody's opinion because I don't know if this is even justified. I actually feel like this is some bullshit. But I'm going to need y'all to tell me. Authorities in Round Rock, Texas executed a search warrant on a place called Sky Digital Lounge, which we'll pull up some pictures here shortly. I'm going to just share the pictures. Why the hell not? But this business is located along Interstate 35 following months of surveillance into an illegal gambling activity. Now, I'm thinking like, what they mean illegal gambling activity? Like when I think of illegal gambling activity, they got the secret door in the back, right? Go back there, be the ladies that be topless. It'd be the big mob bosses with the big money playing, right? It'd be your local drug dealers, right? That's what I'm used to, not this. During this raid, officers confiscated 64 gambling machines, gambling proceeds, and documents and paraphernalia linked to the operation. So you ask, what the hell was the operation? Let me tell you. The Round Rock Police Department stated that this bust was part of their ongoing efforts to tackle illegal gambling, drug activity, and other related crimes commonly associated with these type of establishments. And if y'all don't know what type of establishments, let me tell you, I definitely was raised in the projects. Yes, moved to the suburbs. Thank mama and daddy. Y'all got me out the hood now. Okay. But I was in the projects. And I can tell you there's a lot of nasty things in the projects that you see because of your environment. A lot of drugs being dealt at these places where you see no customers. No customers. How the hell are you paying rent when you don't have a customer? You have a bar, but nobody's coming. But you're paying rent month after month. Trust me, they're either money laundering, they got some, something going on in the back rooms. Wink, wink. They got something going on. Because there's no way businesses can stand every single damn day like that. But, however, the report doesn't mention any direct victims about this illegal gambling operation. Can y'all hear that? Hold on. So police came forward. They busted Sky Digital Lounge. Oh, you illegal gambling mother suckers. Y'all just illegal gambling, taking everybody's money. This is some bullshit. But there's no direct victims. Hold on. I got to read the story a little deeper. See, now y'all with me. Y'all see what I'm talking about. So this debate is whether these operations pose a threat. That's the real debate. I'm going to go ahead and pull up some pictures. Let's pull up a picture. This is Sky Digital Lounge. Anyone can do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it for you guys just to make it easier for you. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to leave. You don't have to do shit. All right. Sky Digital Lounge. Okay, there we go. Where's this place at? Round Rock, Texas. If you're in Round Rock, Texas, I want y'all to check this place out. Let's go ahead and pull up See Photos, and I'm going to share my screen. Everybody, let me know if you can see the screen okay when I pull it up here. Okay, let's pull it up. Can we pull this up bigger? Can we get this a little bigger, man? I mean, come on, man. They ain't going to do us no justice, man. We need a little bigger than that, man. Come on, do us some justice. We need to see photo. Not I see photos like that. Can we see the outside? There we go. That's a little better, okay? That's a Whataburger. Where the joint at? Is it next to the Whataburger? Maybe it's over here somewhere. I don't know, but we're going to pull up some pictures. This is Sky Digital Lounge. All right? And everybody, I appreciate everybody tuning in right now. If you can, share out the content, hit the like. I much appreciate it. Thank you. But this is Sky Digital Lounge. Beautiful lounge, man. Beautiful lounge. I want y'all to go ahead and take a look at that picture there. Now, let's see. Did they post anything? By owner. Sky Digital Lounge. Open. Okay? This is the lounge. Now, I want everybody to take a look at that picture. You see the different machines around there? I actually was very, very, surprised of how innovative this owner is. Because for me, I'm used to seeing gambling machines, your standard ones. Your ones where you have to just put the money in and ching-ching. But then I thought to myself, these machines are ran on a system. And there are a lot of digital online, right? Online casinos, online gambling. What if you could then Instead of having a machine, you then take computers where they can then access their account and be able to gamble. And now they have a place where they can come sit down, play, gamble, and chill out. Yo, that sounds like a dream come true. What are we talking about? We all grown. We can gamble. We can control ourselves. What are we talking about? Beautiful pictures. This is where the problem comes in. The police department confirmed that several individuals were identified and criminal charges are pending. That's where the problem comes in. These people are not just innovative, they're facing charges. The reason they're facing charges is because this is something that has not been properly legalized. Okay? You cannot just come up and buy a bunch of computers and put them on a casino or a digital website or some software and say, hey guys, come in and gamble. Doesn't work like that. You do need licenses, right? You probably need certain permits, things to be able to authorize yourself to be able to gamble. I'm not sure if Sky Digital Lounge had those things available, but what they had is a bunch of machines that were allowing adults to gamble who never complained. These adults, there's not one victim in this case. Let's just talk about that. There's not one victim. Imagine the police coming forward with a case against you without a victim. And not because this victim is gone from the earth, because there is no victims. There are actually people coming forward saying they actually enjoy your establishment. That still does not cover you from not having those permits, not having those licenses. That's your fault as an owner. Many times I have done stupid things that you got to look back on. This is you. This is you. Now, as the investigation continues, I'm wondering if we're going to talk about modernizing gambling laws. And I know I might sound like some schmuck who just wants to get all into the digital Bitcoin gambling or something. Oh, Bitcoin, oh, no. I'm serious, bro. Gambling laws are old. And with technology and the digital world being what it is, we should have better laws around digital gambling. There should be establishments where if you have a bunch of computers, you can not only turn them into a VR establishment, right? You have 100 computers. Now I can run a bunch of VR machines. That's not illegal. But if I put them on a website to gamble, is that illegal? Now, I don't know the stipulations behind it. I don't know if they were actually running a gambling software where they actually controlled the algorithms. That might be a little bit deeper. But if it's not, if it's simply they had all these connected to a specific site that's a very popular gambling site, I don't see the issue. They got a bunch of computers where people are coming in and gambling, but they're gambling at their own risk on these computers. So I would like to ask each one of you, do you think that is okay if police stated that you're holding an illegal gambling operation, if you have computers inside your establishment, let's say a gaming lounge, you have 50 computers, 50 different screens. Each one is logged onto a specific site for users to gamble. They have to sign up for an account. They have to use their own cards. The only thing they pay you for is time at the establishment. That is it. Are you as a business owner held liable for those individuals gambling? Great question. I don't think so, but I'm not the lawyer here. All right. So let's get on to the good shit. All right, I'm going to go ahead. My buttons don't work on my damn Steam Deck. I ain't even fixed it yet. Who cares? So I'm going to do this on my own. Bam, boom. There go one switch, and let's see if this one go. Bow. Okay. Y'all, there's so much to talk about with Nintendo Switch 2. Where do I start? Man, I might need to cheers y'all off to this, bro. Nintendo Switch 2 is crazy. Can I get a...
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yes, I can. Okay, can you dig it? Nintendo Switch 2 is something else. Now, this is going to be my last one because I'm not going to lie. If I get too crazy, I start slurring words. Y'all, this Nintendo Switch 2 is the best thing. You see this? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do all that. But one thing I am going to talk about before I even dive into all this news. What I'm going to cover, just so everybody know, we're going to cover everything, bro. Everything that's around Nintendo lately. I'm going to do it quick, fast, in a hurry because we love Nintendo here. Nintendo, we're great fans. Shake my hand, dap me up, hairy knuckles and all. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it right. Nintendo, dap me up. So I want everybody to cheer it up for Nintendo and the Switch 2, okay? Because Nintendo Switch 2, they coming through. They coming through, and we got some heavy things to talk about, so everybody cheers, okay? Shout out Switch 2. Holy hell. I don't know, Switch 2. Why'd I do that? Oh, my Lord. All right, let's get to it. So, first thing we're going to start with is the ex-PlayStation boss was defending the Switch 2 name. This is very weird. Okay, so after months of speculation, Nintendo has officially confirmed the next console's name is Switch 2. Let's get that straight. Now, why fans they hoped for a more creative name. A lot of people complained about the Switch 2 name. I love it. I think it's better than doing a Wii U, right? I love it. I don't have no problem with that, okay? But Sean Layden also agrees with me. In a recent interview, Layden explained to Nintendo that they have so much not to Nintendo, but he explained that Nintendo has so much brand value around the Switch name that changing it would not make sense, being as popular and successful the Switch console is, which I agree. Why would you change the name to something else? And then a parent, someone who doesn't play games, can't recognize that Switch name to the Switch 2. Totally agree. That reason alone is a wonderful reason. But also 146 million units sold globally. Okay, so keeping that branding consistent is going to just extend that. Not going to extend it further. They're not outselling the Switch by any means. I don't care what anybody says. Debate me on that. And I want to ask everybody here, do you think the Nintendo Switch, the original Nintendo Switch, will outsell the Switch 2? Or do you think the Switch 2 will outsell the Nintendo Switch? I'm sorry, it will not beat the Switch. I don't care who's saying that. You're crazy. Okay, but Nintendo usually take risks with console names, and that's where I'm happy about it. They actually chose Switch 2 instead of going Wii U, the new 3DS, or some other bullshit. They chose a good name, okay? Moving on. There is on sale right now a $100,000 GameCube. Woo-wee. It doesn't play games! So, this is a rare prototype GameCube from the 2000 Space World event, and it's now listed on eBay for $100,000. This is crazy. So, the early version of the GameCube was one of 5 displays. One of 5. So that is kind of special. I'm going to say that is kind of special. One of 5 displays that were shown at the trade show. It has no working CPU. It has no working GPU. Meaning, it can't play no damn games. But it does have a small LED light that functions, okay? That functions. So, the seller claims that all proceeds will go towards building a community gaming space. But at that price, I don't give a damn. Ain't nothing shaking with that price. Luigi, what's going on? My man Luigi said Xbox is dead. He know I'm an Xbox fanboy. Luigi, you knew that. Why are you playing with me? I know it's cool, Luigi. You my dog. Dap me up. Hairy knuckles and all. Xbox is not dead. It's dead. It's dead. I'm just... The Xbox never been dead, man. Are you out your mind? Don't disrespect Microsoft like that. Now, this one is very interesting. Nintendo actually restricts foreign payments on the Japanese eShop. That's bad. So, they said the official reason is to prevent fraud. But some speculate that Nintendo wants to limit price comparisons ahead of the Switch 2 launch. Y'all, let me be honest. That is what they're doing. I'm going to keep it honest in this one 120%. The fact that Nintendo wants to take away you being able to use your Visa, your American Express, your MasterCard to be able to go to a Japanese eShop and purchase a game from Japan, a wonderful Japanese developer. right? You just simply supporting these Japanese developers and the market over there. Nope, you filthy, dirty American. You're trying to get a cheaper price. We despise of that. Therefore, if you want to purchase a Japanese eShop game, you must use a Japanese card. So now we got to find out other ways. And yes, PayPal does not work as well. Okay? So any gamer who is outside of Japan will now need Japanese eShop cards to buy region exclusive titles. All right? To buy region exclusive. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. And starting March 25th. Okay? Starting March 25th. Y'all don't even, March 25th. That's around the corner. Nintendo is planning for Switch 2 to make every damn dollar. Worry about the mix switch. It's just going to be Nintendo and Sony. Next gen Xbox is definitely going to be out of the picture. We're going to talk about that, Luigi. That's coming up. We're going to talk about this console wars going on because I'm a fan. I've been around. Okay, we're going to definitely talk about that. Now, continue on. I told you, Nintendo news is hot, man. Nintendo news. But that Japanese eShop shit is bullshit. Okay. I'm sorry, Nintendo. You are only doing that because people have, and I'm not going to lie, people have got very smart in figuring out that they can go to different shops to be able to purchase games for a lower price. But if the game's not available in the eShop in America and they go into, I don't understand that, Nintendo. You are a damn sneaky bastard, Nintendo. Sneaky bastard. Let's move on to the next one. Nintendo actually lost a trademark battle, guys, and you will not believe the trademark battle they lost. Yes, Nintendo actually lost one. Yes, look it up. They lost. And I know this is sad. This is sad, man. They lost the Super Mario Supermarket battle. Yes, I'm not lying, okay? And by the way, Luigi, I subscribe to you, man. Thank you, Luigi. By the way, man, big shout out. Matter of fact, big shout out to Luigi. All right, everybody, all my goats. All right, there, subscribe. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right. But this is no joke, man. Nintendo lost their trademark battle over a supermarket named Super Mario. This was in Costa Rica. A local supermarket named Super Mario has successfully defended its trademark against Nintendo's legal challenge. The store is named after the owner, Mario Alfaro. Okay, or Alfredo. I ain't got my R's going good, but you know, I tried. It had been in business for decades before Nintendo got involved. So imagine being open for 20 years. Then Nintendo says, hey, you're using our name. Oh, my Lord. I'm so glad Nintendo lost this battle. I'm happy for this one. Big shout out to Mario, man. I'm glad that you won this one. Now, Nintendo attempted to block the store from renewing its trademark. But Costa Rica, shout out Costa Rica. Their legal system ruled that Nintendo's trademarks didn't apply to supermarkets. So you cannot stop someone from calling it Super Mario Supermarket. So in the States, guys, if you're looking to open a grocery store, you might look at Super Mario Supermarket. You might not win here, okay? Might be different in Costa Rica, but you can go ahead and give it a shot, okay? But the ruling ensures that Super Mario, the store, supermarket, all right, will continue to operate. Don't have to deal with Nintendo's bullshit. Big shout out to Mario Alfaro. That is a big, big celebration and win for you to get the Super Mario name on your supermarket. Big shout out to you, man.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I can dig it, Booker T. I can dig it. Now, on to the next. Nintendo is secretly teasing the Switch 2 release date constantly, okay? Now, there's a new fan theory that suggests Nintendo's been dropping these clues about the Switch 2's release date, okay? The console was revealed at 22:02, which is 10:02 in Japan, all right? So work with me on this, because I don't know. People be adding all this speculative shit. Okay, I don't know about speculation, but nonetheless, the console was revealed at 22:02, which is 10:02 in Japan. The announcement trailer is exactly 2 minutes and 22 seconds long. Okay. I'm a tinfoil hat guy. You got me. You got me. The first Switch 2 Direct is scheduled for April 2nd. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. It's scheduled April 2nd, which is actually 2 months, 2 weeks, and 2 days after the reveal. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Hold up. I'm not done. Hold up. We got 3 things. I'm going to just repeat that. Console revealed at 22:02. Okay. The announcement trailer is exactly 2 minutes and 22 seconds long. The first Switch 2 Direct is scheduled for April 2nd, which is 2 months, 2 weeks, and 2 days after the reveal. Now, if this pattern continues, fans speculate that May 22nd of 2025 could be the console's launch date, which is exactly 50 days after its first Direct, just like the original Switch in 2017. What does everybody think about that? Okay, what does everybody think? Now, Luigi, you don't want that? Hey, I'll do the whole Switch 2 stream. You ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that, Luigi. I might hit you with it. You might not be ready for it. But this theory is all speculation, all right? I just want to get that. It's all speculation, tinfoil hat shit. That's what I'm here for, okay? But the Switch 2's world tour ends in June. Okay, so you can get that over with. Its little world tour is going to end, meaning a mid-year launch isn't out of the question. All right, ain't out of the question. Let's move on. We got more. I told you, we got tons of... We covering Nintendo shit like crazy. We just covered so much shit about Nintendo just now. Okay, Switch 2. There is hands-on demos beginning in April. Yes, the Switch 2 has hands-on demos beginning in April. Now, Nintendo has begun sending out invites for exclusive hands-on Switch 2 events that is happening worldwide. Events kick off in April, starting in Paris, okay, and moving to London, New York, Los Angeles, and Tokyo before wrapping up in June. Let's go, Nintendo! You talking my language, Nintendo. You talking my language now. Okay, Astrobot on the Switch 2. Oh, come on, you dab me up, Luigi. Blizzard Fox, what's going on? Okay, but now, hey, Nintendo's talking. I gotta repeat this, yo. Events kick off in April, y'all. April, B-Day for me. All right, B-Day for me. 420, boy. 420, boy. So, starting in Paris, which is April 4th, and moving to London, then going to New York, Los Angeles, and Tokyo before wrapping up in June. Now, selected fans will get 4 hours of gameplay time, likely testing Mario Kart 9 and other launch titles. Nintendo. These demos suggest the console is close to completion, okay? Fueling expectations of an imminent release very soon. Okay, very soon. All right. Like my man Louis said, hopefully at a local Target, Walmart, Best Buy. Back in the day it was Circuit City. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about that Circuit City. They don't know nothing about it. But we're gonna move on to the next one. There we go. So that was the rumor. Yo, that's crazy though. I'm telling you, I told you we got tons of Nintendo shit. All right, y'all thought we ain't done. I got more. Yo, Nintendo news is running crazy, and people have gone crazier for this console launch than I ever seen. So let's continue. There is a rumored Switch 2 video game launch lineup. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. If this launch lineup is true, it will definitively be the best launch lineup I have ever seen in my life. And there's a lot of launch lineups I liked. I was a fan of the original PlayStation launch lineup. And I know people weren't big fans on that, but I was. Okay? I was. Now, let's get through this launch lineup. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think of this launch lineup. Okay? First one. This one's confirmed. Okay? This one's 120% confirmed. We all know about this one. Mario Kart 9. Okay? We're going to start with Mario Kart 9. That has been confirmed. We can almost say if you're showing a game that's going to be out for the Switch 2, and the Switch 2 hasn't even been talked about being releasing, I can pretty much confirm. Mario Kart 9 is going to be a launch lineup title, which is great because Mario Kart 8 has withheld the kart racer market since it released. There is none better. Okay. Number 2, Metroid Prime 4. They damn near won right there, bro. They damn near won right there. That is just 2 games, bro. Yo, I got about 8 more. I got about 8 more already rumored. Y'all know the leaks have been true a lot of times, so I think these are real. Y'all want me to continue? I shall continue. All right. Metroid Prime 4 is crazy though. Mario Kart 9, Metroid Prime 4. The next one, Breath of the Wild Remaster. Okay, this one I think is expected because you're talking about the graphical enhancements hardware. So you got to use it. You got to use it. So I think Breath of the Wild Remastered. Oh, man. Damn, that's going to be beautiful, bro. That's going to be beautiful. On that screen, too? Okay. We talk, unless, I don't know what you're going to add, new Nintendo, but I don't mind if you charge like $20 for a DLC pack for some extra stuff. I don't mind. This is where you charge for DLC. This is where you justified in charging for DLC. Okay? You provide the remaster for a low price. Then a DLC for a low price. 20 and 20 makes it 40, and you feel like you're getting a new game. I'm with that, Nintendo. We talking. All right, and Luigi, I see what we got. We still going. We still going. We ain't done. John 5, what's going on? Dap me up. I see Blizzard 5. We not done. Let's continue. A surprise Zelda remake. Now, any Zelda remake, I want y'all to put y'all minds in a place of a Zelda version that you loved. Ocarina of Time, Ocarina of Time, I don't know how you pronounce it, right? A version that I would like to see being remade in a more modern setting is Link. Is it Link from the Past? I believe that's the version. That is one I would love to see, okay? Now, Blizzard Fox, what if they go down a similar route as PlayStation 5, in which you can download the enhancements for Switch 1 games? Very. If they were to do that, oh my goodness. Now we might have to unpack that a little bit later because that can get deep. That can get very deep. We're gonna have to unpack that. You're right, with these graphical enhancements you just push out. Oh man, hey, all right, okay. But we ain't done with the launch lineup. So we got a Wind Waker. Okay, so your favorite Zelda remake. Let's have that in your mind. Doom: The Dark Ages. A new Doom, bro. We're talking, first of all, Doom is one of those that brought back a series and killed it. Like, it made it so much better. So much better than it ever could have been. Like, Doom, oh my lord. You telling me Doom, The Dark Ages. I don't know if a lot of y'all know, the first time I ever played Doom was on the Nintendo Switch. That's crazy right there. That's crazy. The first time I seen Doom was on a PC, on somebody running it at 120 hertz, and that shit looked beautiful. I was seeing every particle. That was actually what I seen. Okay, but Doom: The Dark Ages, a new one? Nasty face. Okay, Majora's Mask HD. Oh, you talking Blizzard Fox with Majora's Mask? That could be scary as shit. Right, that could be scary as shit if you redo that right. Because a lot of people don't know Majora's Mask was sick and twisted, bro. Very sick and twisted. Dig in if you want to find out how sick and twisted it was, okay? Now, let's go on. We're not done. This one may not be a shock, okay? But Halo Master Chief Collection, okay? Because this will be the first title that will be an Xbox, Microsoft, let me say not even Xbox, but Xbox exclusive style game that will be released on other consoles, and Nintendo will be able to see Master Chief Collector's Edition. And I think that's beautiful. I don't think this is like revolutionary or groundbreaking, but I do think it's groundbreaking in the eyes of Nintendo finally having games that are first-party titles that is cross-platform that you can play that's not your typical free-to-play games, okay? And Call of Duty. Like, those are the only ones. So, I'm going to continue. We're on a roller coaster right now. So far, best launch lineup. Best launch lineup ever. I'm buying a Nintendo Switch day one. I'm with Luigi. Day one, I'm buying it. We not done, though. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. A new Metal Gear Solid. Y'all, if this is the launch lineup, I'm not done either. I'm not done, but Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater? A new Metal Gear, and we're not talking about the Metal Gear bullshit that we all played before, looking like Devil May Cry on crack X squared. No, we ain't talking about that version. Okay, we talking about the original Metal Gear. Bing! The thing pops up, you hiding and shit. Yeah, that's what we talking about. Okay. Next one, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Ooh, we're bringing Jedi Survivor, y'all. And I'm not done. They bring a Jedi Survivor. The next one, Tekken 8. Tekken 8. So you telling me this will be the first time in history, bro. I want y'all to quote me on this. In history, that Nintendo will be able to play major first-party titles across, and they'll have all of them. They'll have the first-person shooters. They'll have the sports titles. They'll have the fighters. They'll be able to, so when NBA 2K comes out, you can play somebody on Nintendo Switch. Right? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Oh, man. Now I see somebody, Blizzard Fox, we need more Luigi. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, we do need a little more Luigi. All right. Next, Red Dead Redemption 2 will come out for there. Now that's, Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the best games ever made. If you don't know, if you haven't played it, please play it. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those games. Oh my goodness. I'm not even gonna talk no more. Just play Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay. This one is rumored. I don't believe this one is coming out, but it's rumored that Starfield may come to the Switch 2. I highly doubt that one. Okay, because Starfield, for those who don't know, but if Starfield does come, I won't be surprised, but that's a major title. Starfield coming to the Switch 2 would be huge. Now, this is a mix of exclusive, like first-party, third-party exclusives. So this launch lineup, let's repeat real quick, real fast. Mario Kart 9, Metroid Prime 4, Breath of the Wild Remastered, a surprise Zelda remake, whatever you may say, whether it be Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Link from the Past, whatever it may be, okay? I don't know if it's Link from the Past, Link to the Past. Somebody let me know there, okay? Doom, The Dark Ages, Halo Master Chief Collection, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Tekken 8, Red Dead Redemption 2, Starfield. That is crazy lineup, bro. If that's a launch lineup, the best launch lineup ever in the history of gaming. Okay? Now, and Blizzard Fox, I agree with you on that. I could only see Starfield being played through cloud gaming as well. Like, the amount of processing power that Starfield takes, man. Starfield, ooh-wee. Don't let you be on a PC souped up oh, my goodness. Let me shut up. Man. Okay, Street Fighter 6. I don't doubt that they'll have Street Fighter 6 as well, Mortal Kombat. I think Nintendo is finally opening up to enjoying a lot of these major titles, but still what Nintendo's going to benefit from is having portability, and they're also going to benefit from still holding their first-party titles close. That's going to be a huge thing for Nintendo. Now, we're going to move on. Like I told you, we not done. Now, this one is one that a lot of people might not be shocked about, but I think the Switch 2 will need a 1-2 Switch title. Now, I know everybody might doubt me on that. Everybody might not be feeling what I'm saying, but just work with me, okay? Now, the Wii success, a lot of it was fueled by Wii Sports. Can we agree on that? Okay? That demonstrated a lot about the motion controls, okay? Now, 1-2 Switch was not beloved, but one of the things that 1-2 Switch did was really emphasize the features of the original Switch. It emphasized what you can do with each Joy-Con. And there were people who loved it. I was one that loved it. It reminded me a lot of the 1-2 Switch. But I would love if we could have something like that now for the Switch 2, and they could make it good. Okay, make it good. I might be alone on that one. I might be alone. Let me know if I'm alone on that one. Okay, but I think we need something like the 1-2 Switch a little better to come out for the Switch 2 to really showcase what we're talking about. Even if it's the magnetic use of the Joy-Cons or something, like all these different features that they have, they need something to really showcase them. And I think a 1-2 Switch style title would do it. Bam, there we go. Now he said, take that back. Get rid of ARMS and 1-2 Switch. Yo, ARMS. Do you remember ARMS? Everybody was like, oh my goodness, ARMS is so trash. And they made ARMS like it was going to be the revolution of the Switch. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, you know what? And ARMS was trash. To me, ARMS was trash. I'm with you on that. I definitely look. Arms can stay, but I ain't like Arms. Arms is trash to me. I played it a couple times. It's fun. It has nice game mechanics, and you can learn and play. But it's like, you know what I mean? That's just me. Now, of course, last thing but not least, I'm going to go ahead and talk about is the Switch 2 pricing. There was rumors that the Nintendo Switch 2, the pricing was going to be somewhere between $450 to $500 in the States. So if you can break that down into whatever currency you may have, that is up to you. But that is the rumored price for the Nintendo Switch, which falls right in line of pretty much every console being released today. Bam. We did that. Okay. Nintendo Switch news. Done and over with, man. We killed that. We killed that. That was a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 news. Now, next one. Y'all, and like I said, we on the time. We good. We got the 1 hour going. We at the 1 hour mark. I told y'all. Speeding through these because I got to get to these, the last one. All right. But Nintendo, we got to take our time when it comes to Nintendo. This one here, y'all, I like to ask. Are console wars officially over? I like to ask that first. There was an article posted on Kotaku that asked that. Kotaku. I sounded so bougie when I said Kotaku. What the fuck wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? I gotta check myself. Shit, I might need to have a drink of a Coca-Cola or some shit. What the hell? Kotaku. Oh, Kotak to the two. My bad, y'all. My bad. But there was an article on Kotaku that talked about the console wars being over. And there was a couple reasons for that. They stated that Xbox waving the white flag, which means they're not focusing on hardware for next generation. They're really going to start focusing on cloud and, branding out side of just the console. That is what Nintendo's direction has been. We can also talk about there has been many rumors that the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 will not even break away from the cycle they're going, which means they're going to stay away from this battle of Xbox and PlayStation. Nintendo has done that very well this console generation. There really wasn't a battle between Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. It really has been a battle between Xbox and PlayStation. Nintendo has been in its own corner, just kind of living life, right? And they're going to carry that out. I think that is going to continue. And then you have PlayStation, Sony, who's there ready for smoke, right? Sony there ready for the smoke. Sony is there ready for the bullshit. They're ready for the bullshit. Now, Nintendo, it seems like, has not cared for years about this console battle. But Microsoft and Sony, it has been a huge thing. I have Luigi in the comments. I want y'all to read that there, everybody there. He says, Xbox is done. Finito. Okay, let's talk about that. In a sense, Luigi, because I have some important things to talk about with this console wars. Because I think it is still happening, but I think it's changed. I think the landscaping around console wars has changed greatly. Okay, and I mean greatly. For decades, we all were raised on the basic console wars, which was, everybody knows, you had your consoles come out, consoles varied, and they didn't have certain games across each other. So, for instance, if you wanted to play Sonic the Hedgehog, you had to get you a Sega Genesis. But if you wanted to play Super Mario, you had to get you a Nintendo console. It's just the way it worked, right? You wanted to play Bonk's Adventure, you had to get a TurboGrafx 16. Okay? That's simply how it works. You want Ridge Racer? Get a PlayStation. And that's what we all grew up on. The difference is that console wars back then, you had major leaps in technology. You had different directions that then you could go different directions and it literally could define a technology generation. Sony decided to go with a CD format during that console battle generation. You seen what Nintendo 64 did. They stayed with the cartridge. You tell me, Nintendo's still doing cartridges, but most are using CDs, right? So it can shape a technology for a lot of times. So console wars was big to us. I was one that liked to own every console, but I like to talk shit with my boys. Oh, I got the Sega Genesis Mortal Kombat. I got blood, bro. You playing that whack ass Super Nintendo, no blood, rated, and it's just disappearing and shit. Get out of here with that crappy ass version. All right. So nowadays, console wars are very different. If you have an Xbox, and let's just paint the picture right now for everyone. Let's talk about both. Let's talk about the guy who can afford every system and the guy who can only afford one, because I believe that's going to fall for everyone somewhere or in between. You got the guy who can afford every system, which he purchases Nintendo Switch OLED, he purchases the PlayStation 5, he purchases an Xbox Series X. What varies for him? He has great visuals when he watches movies on all systems, right? Nintendo, you might say whatever. But other than that, he has great visuals watching movies. He can get that Dolby Atmos sound from multiple consoles. What are we talking about? He's has great games across all the consoles. Online services across all the consoles, right? So when you're talking about somebody who has it all, the differences become minor. And I believe a lot of those who have it all do not use all of the systems as much as someone who would probably only have one. Right? Because someone who has everything goes, hey, for instance, me, I have an Xbox Series X that I use primarily 90 to 95% of the time. Reason being is I'm either watching something on YouTube, something like that. I'm either playing the game, which I'm playing something on Game Pass. It has every damn thing I need. Right? It handles all my sound. I can even watch TV from there, even though I actually, use the TV. But my point is that the only thing I would play my Sony for is for a first party title. And if I'm playing it for a first party title at that point, I'm probably going to turn it off after that first party title. Same thing for Nintendo Switch. So it's a very different console war if you're a person with one system. Now, if you're at one system, you're stuck at the store. And I've been there. Everybody, I've been right with you. You stand in the aisle. You go read the back of the box of the Xbox Series X. You look at all the different features, Dolby Atmos. All right, okay. You go to the PlayStation 5. Can I see that? You look at the back of the PlayStation 5. Bam. Ooh, it got this. Ooh, it probably got that. I got that. Okay. Then you look at the Nintendo Switch. You look at the back of the box. You go, okay, with this and that. Yeah, I can't take it portable. I can take it with me on a trip. And you make your decision. Your decision is based on a lot of things. Your decision is based on price. Your decision is based on games that you can have. Your decision is based on controllers that you can get because you're on a budget and you need the best bang for your buck. So you're probably going to buy a console that has 2 controllers or a console that allows you to use your older controllers. It's just what's going to happen. So if the Xbox allows you to connect your old controllers through a USB cable, you're probably going to buy an Xbox. If Sony allows you to use your old Sony controllers, you're probably going to buy a Sony. And I think at that point, that's where the console war begins. That is the true person that defends their console because they believe in it. They made a conscious decision between all the consoles. They got to see them all. They got to see people play them. They see them online. And now they got to make a final decision on a console. So it's very important. Now they're sticking by that console. They play games. They can be able to tell you how these games feel to them and fulfill them emotionally, mentally, whatever it may be. So it matters, console war, when you're talking about somebody who got it all and somebody who don't. Okay? But this console war varies because you have Microsoft, who pretty much waved the white flag. Microsoft does not want to battle in the hardware business, which I understand because Microsoft, a lot of people do not know, year after year, I have stock in Microsoft. Yes, it has gone up, but when it comes to hardware sales, they have been losing year after year on hardware sales. They have not been profitable, which means hardware sales are typically a cost to the company, not a benefit. Okay, they're not getting a return on their investment for selling these consoles. That is the truth. Okay, so Microsoft is trying to get out of that. They are focusing more on a handheld market. That is something Blizzard Fox mentioned when you see like Steam Deck, Switch. So you're going to see Microsoft go more to that market. I do see Microsoft trying to go to that market because as things become more mobile, Microsoft sees that market being a lot more profitable for them, right? In releasing components, hardware, shipping, a lot of different things. They see that being more profitable. Now we can talk about Nintendo. Oh my goodness, Nintendo. They pretty much, this is just me. Nintendo said, I don't know what y'all fighting for. Nintendo said, I don't even know what y'all fighting for, bro. It's enough money for everybody. Nintendo don't even look at, I don't even see Nintendo make references to Sony or Microsoft. They have been on their own plane for a long time, and that's what I have to give kudos to Nintendo for. They might come and sue every damn 9-year-old that got 1 month behind on their online subscription. Yes, they may do that, okay? He draws a picture of Mario and does it at show and tell at his kindergarten class, and the lawyer comes in. Yes, that is true. But Nintendo still knows the worth of their company and their IP, okay? Last but not least is Sony, who is fighting nobody. Sony, you are fighting an invisible man. I don't know who you're boxing, Sony, but they ain't moving. Bruce Lee said boards don't hit back, okay? Nothing's hitting back, Sony. Nobody's fighting. Microsoft left. So Sony, you might as well stop fighting. You need to change directions or something else because you're not fighting nobody, all right? I don't know what you fight. Now, Blizzard Fox, they only arguing for their exclusives. That's it. I agree with you. That could be the only fight for exclusive. I don't know what they fighting for because there ain't nothing else to fight for. Everybody left, man. It's all you. Hey, Microsoft left. Nintendo left. Sony, it's all you, man. You got it. Dab me up. It's all you. Okay? So, console war generation, I wanted to bring up because they said it's the end of console wars. And I just want to tell people that I don't think it's the end because I do think the handheld gaming market will be the new console gaming wars, which means would you rather have a Steam Deck or a Switch 2? Would you rather have, AO Neo or one of those, or would you rather have a Steam Deck or a Switch 2? Would you rather have an AO Neo, a Switch 2, a Steam Deck, or a Microsoft handheld? Like, I think it's going to go across for all of them. That's the new console war. That's what I think. So, we're going to go ahead and move on. And I could go on, I got tons of stuff on this, guys, to be honest. I can go on and on for this for days. One thing I am going to bring up, because we're going to move on to the next one, is I'm going to bring this up because it's just something I miss, man. Y'all young bucks, y'all will never understand what it was like to stand at an arcade with your quarter up on the screen with a bunch of quarters lined up. And all these dudes, these hard-leg dudes, stanky, smelly, ain't got nothing better to do but play game dudes. Yeah, that's us. I was in there. Watching each other compete to see who's the best at the game. You never know. You didn't know who you were going to fight. You didn't know if you were going to go head up against the random dude who's just walking through the mall one day, or you might go up against the state champ in this game because he decided to be shopping in the mall and stop by the arcade that day. We need to somehow figure out how to bring gaming back to that competitive level. Local co-op gaming. We remember 4-player co-op, the GoldenEye days and things like that. We need to figure out a way. I've told everyone the way. I'm probably just going to have to open up the damn place myself. There was one place that I was in business with 2 other gentlemen for an augmented reality location. COVID happened. Things did not go through. Good thing it happened when it did, right? Because it could have happened after and we could have been a lot of money in debt. But nonetheless, right now, what everybody needs to do, or at least if you're opening a business, try to make things as online as possible. Being able to see 2 people compete in Mortal Kombat 3, which is a game that is a retro game that is no longer out, and to show them compete online and to be fabulous at the game would be great to see. It would be nice if it was online all the time. So if I just had to go to your Instagram channel, I could see multiple games streaming live, right? I can go to a Mortal Kombat and I'm seeing live people playing all the time. Any game I can go see someone playing live, whether it's at an arcade or at home. We got to get everything. We got to be 24/7. All right. Little 8-year-old Timmy versus Billy Mitchell. Oh my goodness, yo. So let's go ahead. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. I went on longer than I was supposed to for that one. That was my bad. All right, there we go. Moving on. Bam. Now, this one, like I said, we're gonna go on pretty quick for this one. I do want to say this is a big win for all video game guys out there. If you're a video game person, you need to be happy right now. Okay. So if you never got a chance to hold a GamePro, an electronic gaming monthly magazine, you never got to hold one of those SWAT Pros, those big cold magazine books. Well, you see what's in the screen behind me? Yes, a great nostalgic trip. Now, what if I told you you could right now go online and read any single one of these magazines behind me? And you can read it in its entirety, page by page. What if I told you that it was archived in the most fabulous way, by date, by month, by month, year, day, everything. So if you want to search let's say the 1992 edition of GamePro in September, you could do that. This is coming from the Video Game History Foundation. Now, they're a non-profit organization dedicated to preserving and documenting the history of video games. And I'm a person that talked about having a museum dedicated specifically to video game history. We need to keep the history intact because companies and corporations keeping history intact is not in their interest. They don't give a damn, right? Their interest is money. So our interest should be to keep history intact, to show off to our children. That's the truth. Okay, so they have a long developed digital library that you can go ahead and check out now. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up on screen. But the collection includes over 1,500 issues of old video game magazines. We're talking about Electronic Gaming Monthly, Game Informers, Game Pros, Girl Gamers, Digital Dimers. There's probably even PC gaming magazines. You name it, they probably got it. There's a search tool so you can do specific games, industry figures, events, year, content type, magazine title. You name it, you can do it. Okay, this is full scans. Full scans. Now, a lot of people are probably saying, why does this matter? I know a lot of people are saying, why does this even matter? Because guess what? Video game history is going before your eyes. It will be gone. You will have none. You will not be able to see shit, study shit, or nothing. You will just be going on for what they teach you. Okay? And to find all this shit, it's damn near limit. Like, you're limited because you're not going to find much of it. So that's what I'm going to say to that. Now, I'm going to say this. How long will this digital archive be up? Because a lot of times we see digital archives face DMCA attempts. I don't know how long this will be up. I will hope this stays up, but we may see a DMCA attempt. So I recommend everybody go check this out now while you can and take a look at these things. And what we'll go ahead and do is I'll see if I can pull up on screen now, just to give you guys an idea of how this looks. All right. And I don't even know if I have, let's see. I don't want to go through searching too much. So if I have to search too much, I won't do it. But okay. I think I got it here. So I'm going to share the screen and everybody let me know if you could see this okay. You should be able to see this okay. All right. There we go. So this is the actual digital archive. All right. And in this digital archive, you can see 3DO, Club News, Casual Connect, Computer Game Review, Computer Game Strategy, Digital Diner, Electronic Games, Computer Entertainment, Electronic Gaming Monthly. You see Game Pro, Girl Gamer, so many different magazines. Let's choose Game Pro, which is something everybody's familiar with, right? Everybody's familiar with Game Pros. Okay, so let's go ahead and see Game Pro Special Issues, Issue 1, back in 1989. Okay, so let's go through. Let's cycle through a couple pages because I don't want to go through the first one. A lot of people might say, hey, they have the first one. Let's do this one here. Here we go. Issue 43. This had Spock on the front of it. Okay, what the hell are we talking about? So let's go to view document and see what happens. Now, it took me to another page, so I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to share the page that it's showing now. Okay, so here we go. Now, you guys should be seeing this. There we go. This is the actual Game Pro. Joe, what's going on? Dap me up. I get the link in there for you, man. I get the link. Okay, there we go. Bam. Now, you see the Game Pro right there. They got automatic zoom. You can scroll through each page if you want to do it like that. So you seeing all, this is a great digital scan, bro. This is not no like half-ass digital scan. Okay. This is showing you how gaming was when we were reading it back then. Now, for those who do not know, I used to tear out the cheat codes back in the day. So where the cheat codes at? They always say the cheat codes, cutting edge, Hot Arcades, pro reviews, so-and-so. Okay, there ain't no cheat codes? Okay, wait, no, hold up. They got it here somewhere. Here we go. Short SWAT, secret weapons and tactics. All right, so that's 178. All right, so let's go to 178, man. Let's go to 178, because that's how I was. Okay, where the cheats at? I know the cheats around here somewhere. Yo, this is such a throwback, bro. The cheats around here somewhere. Okay, I know these cheats around here. Come on. All right, here we go. Oh, this is Master the Game. Remember all these in the back? They used to show the different games. They used to show the prices. Look at the prices of the games in stock. This is crazy, bro. Special features. Look, advertiser index. Look, guaranteed. We sell. People were selling games in it. Yo, they don't know about this, man. This too old school for these people, man. Too old school. Now, where the cheats at? I just need to see the cheats. Okay, because I used to tear out the cheats every time. Okay, and they always had a section before. Here come. I think cheats coming up. Yo, where the cheats, man? We ain't got no cheats. This early Game Pro, too. I used to read the Game Pros back in the day. So where the cheats? Yo, this is so throwback. All right, we good. So, I want everybody to check that out. That is the digital library from the Video Game History Foundation. I want y'all to please check that out. We want to donate as well. If you can donate, please donate to them, man. They need it. Okay, I've already donated. Just so you know, I'm going to pull up the donation page. Okay, let's go ahead and pull that up. Bam, that is the donation page, y'all. Y'all, it's very simple. You come down here, you click up, pick PayPal, put in your information, donate, man. All right, it's that simple. You can donate via mail too, but we want to go ahead and keep things like this up. I'm all for things like this, all right? Very simple. I told y'all we're going to go ahead and move on. I told y'all we wasn't going to waste too much time on that. See, that's how it's supposed to go. All right, let's go ahead and move on. This next one here. Hold on. Did I get it right? I'm messing up stuff. Hold on. There we go. Now, let's see. Turn off this one. There we go. I got it. Okay. Y'all, do y'all see that Xbox controller behind me? You know what? I'm going to do something better. Let's go ahead and play a video showing the colors of these different Xbox controllers. Shall we? Now, y'all see that video, but we ain't doing that video no more. Yes. Look at that. Okay? Let's get into it. Y'all know I do product of the day. And I got tons of products, but I had people ask me, they said, do you ever do products that are like new products that are coming out, not released yet, something like that? So, you know what? I said, I'm going to do it just for you, my dog. And you know who you are. Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. I said, I'm going to do it for you. So we're going to talk about this one right here. This is the range, okay, of Xbox-themed controllers that are going to be released. Okay, let's talk more about it. So, between Fanta and Xbox, you have a chance to win a bright, colorful controller and an Xbox Series X console bundle and Game Pass Ultimate subscriptions in Fanta's most popular flavors. Yes, this is a marketing crossover that makes perfect sense because you get the Fanta drink, the Xbox controller. Now, you can go ahead and enter. All you have to do is buy a Fanta product with the promo QR code, scan that QR code, download the scan the QR code or download the Coca-Cola app, enter the instant win or weekly draw, and you can repeat up to 100 times for more chances to win. Max 2 entries per person per day. So you can get up to 100 entries. Okay, that is a max entry. So if you get up to 100 entries, you have the chance to win a Microsoft Xbox Series X console with one of these beautiful controllers that you see on screen right now. Now, I'm just going to say, I'm going to talk about the controller because everybody knows I have stock in Microsoft, okay? Big boy stock, big boy stock, big boy stock. So, being that I got big boy stock in Microsoft, I'm going to tell you, these controllers are wonderful, man. Those are beautiful controllers. What I like best is the blue. Now, what I think they should have done is you see the top on the first Fanta? Like the one that showed the blue? Which one is that? The pineapple? I think that's the pineapple, yeah. They need to have the blue top for every single one and keep the Fanta writing blue on each one. I think that should stay consistent. They have one where you didn't see the blue lettering on the Fanta, which I think is the pineapple one. They just highlighted blue. Keep it blue on all of them, man. Those controllers are badass. Whoever say, I'm sorry to tell y'all, Xbox got the best controllers. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can talk about Sony's ergonomic controller and how it's so great and all. Xbox got the best controllers and they have the best customizable options. Told y'all. Now, let's get back to it. Y'all, we got now, last but not least, the best segment in all damn video games. Yes, this is the one. Choose your fate. This is the one where we go through. We talk about specific things. Okay, specific things that we would rather choose versus the other. Today's Choose Your Fate episode is going to be a very different one in the video game realm. Now, I'll go ahead and pull it up on screen. And first, I'm going to explain. I'll bring in some individuals. We can go over this Choose Your Fate. I love doing these Choose Your Fates. Okay, let's do it. And here we go. So, this Choose Your Fate edition will be all video game related, but it will be about things that you hate, things that you don't like in gaming, things around video gaming that are typically considered lowlights, not highlights, lowlights. Okay, bad moments, terrible moments in video games, and I want to know which terrible moment would you rather choose, right? Which one would you rather suffer? Now, what I'm going to be doing, I will bring in two other gentlemen in here as well. Okay, I'm going to see how many we got over there. We got a couple there we're going to bring in. I see. Okay, there we go. We got everybody.
What's going on, Nick?
Oh, what's going on,
What's
my
up?
dog? Hold on, let me get you straight. There we go. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Doing as well.
Yo, Joe, is it just me or Joe Low? Can y'all hear Joe?
Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Yo,
Okay.
they can't hear. Is it just me? No, it's me. It's me, Joe. It's me.
What's up, Dad? How are you, buddy?
Hold up. Yo. Okay, I muted. Hold up. La.
Yeah, we can hear you fine, man.
Nah, Joe, I
Might
don't
as
know.
well
It might
do.
be you, Joe. Hold on. Let me check. Let me look at your sound over here. Okay, go ahead. Give me a test. 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
I think everybody else can hear you, and it's just me. I think it's a just me issue right now, Joe. Hold up. Let me get this straight. Audio, communication. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's probably just me. That's on me. I knew it. See, I always challenge myself. Right, here we go. I can hear you perfectly fine, Joe. See?
Hello.
Yup, I got you.
Okay.
I got you, man. It was all on me. Right? It was the headset. I don't know how I could hear myself, hear the stream and everything, but couldn't hear you. Outside of that, though, we are good. So, Joe, what's going on, my dog?
I'm doing good. How you been?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Got a little bit of snow here today.
Damn, yo, what's crazy is we're getting record highs of warmth. So it's crazy over here, man. It's like,
It was very warm out today, like this morning. Then we got snow.
yeah, it's crazy, man. It's a crazy world, man. So, also, I see my man Blizzard Fox. Blizzard Fox, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you
can hear
loud
you.
and clear, man.
Perfect.
All right, now, Joe, you got a little, I think, hold on. Let me see if the echo on you, Joe. Hold on, I'm going to mute you real quick. Let's see. Da. Yeah, that echo going to be, but Joe, I'm going to try to work it out. Let's see. All right, there we go. Now, it's still going. So what we do, Joe, is I'm going to just, hold up, I think I got it. So I'm going to just mute you when I talk. And then that way I can unmute you anytime else. So that way we ain't got to worry about no echo. All right, we good there. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to do the count of 3, right? And I want everybody to pick one. Now, this one, first choice, very easy. Video game tournament. Would you rather lose to a 9-year-old in front of thousands of people? Or would you rather lose to a 5-year-old in front of millions? Okay? Now, on the count of 3, I want us to say the 9-year-old, 5-year-old. All right? 1, 2, 3. 9-year-old.
Yep.
Now, okay, I'm gonna start. I said 9 years old because I'd rather lose in thousands, right, in front of thousands, and then maybe I can forget it. Hope it doesn't exist. Be like, man, 9-year-old kid was nice. He had a little brother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, an older brother that's taught him. You know, I can give some excuse. A 5-year-old, bro, in front of millions? And I don't care if I'm at home. I don't care if it ain't no crowd, right? Like, I don't care, bro. A 5-year-old, you ain't living that down. I don't care what it is. Blizzard Fox, what you got?
I said 9-year-old as well. Less people.
9-year-old. Why you got 9-year-old?
Again, they're a little bit older, and I feel like that they would have been gaming for a little bit while, so they probably had a little bit more practice than the 5-year-old.
I agree. I'm right with you on that.
And at the same time, if a 9-year-old beat me, so be it.
Thank you. I was nice at 9 years old, right? I had skills. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? 9-year-old kid. I seen some 9-year-olds with some good skills. 5 years old though, it's like they can't even do what 2 times 2 is, but they can whoop your ass on the game. That's crazy. All right. Now, Joe, what you got, man? Which one?
I'm going with the 9-year-old. Hands down. Being online, that shit we made into shorts and everything. 4-year-old man getting his whoop ass by a 5-year-old. Short videos. That kid be making extra bank.
He right on that, man. I ain't think of that yet. I'm sure the short content gonna be crazy, bro. That kid gonna get rich off of you. That's bad. All right. That was a decent one. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go on to the next one. Let's see what the next one is. Hey, they probably changed it. You know, they couldn't put piss. I guess they didn't want to put the whole piss. So the options is, would you rather piss yourself at the arcade, or would you rather get your ass whooped over the game? Okay. Now, on the count of 3, what do y'all got? 1, 2, 3. Piss myself. Y'all said ass whooping. I'm the only one that's pissing myself. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to piss myself, man, even though it's embarrassing. I've had my ass whooped over the game, right? And believe me, multiple times. Okay, I had my ass whooped so bad because I didn't remember my address, but I remembered the password on Metroid. And y'all know that shit was like I don't know how many characters. Big G, little Q, question mark, exclamation point, 3, 6, capital J, little M. I remembered the whole shit. My address was like 2 numbers, bro. I can't even remember that shit. I ain't even know where I lived or nothing. I got the shit beat out of me. But I was still good at the game, man. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I take my game seriously. So if I'm about to beat the game and I got to piss myself, I ain't going to lie, y'all. If I got to choose between I might piss that's tough. I'm going to piss myself, man. Because see, if I pee myself, I'm going to run to the bathroom and then I'm going to be like, call my homie and say, bring some clothes or something because I done pissed myself and it's embarrassing. But that's about as far as I go. Now, Blizzard Fox, which one you got?
I chose the ass whooping.
All right, man. Why the ass whooping?
I'm sorry, but the humiliation of pissing yourself in front of other people or just doing that out in public, man.
You ain't lying. That shit embarrassing, bro. They like, man, this man.
At least with the ass whooping, it can be done just as long as it ain't out in public.
That's true. You get an ass whooping at home. You cover, nobody know, right? You piss yourself. I ain't gonna lie. You might not live that down, man. But me, I'm serious about beating the game, man. If I'm on the last character and I'm like twitching and shit, I'm like, I might piss myself. You know what I'm saying? Because that 50 cent. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to put in another 50. Not paying
But that's the
attention.
thing, is that you can piss yourself while gaming on the toilet.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. He got facts. Joe, which one you got?
Get that ass whooped. I'm not gonna be a no R. Kelly.
Somebody just goes right under you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, no lie, man. I'm with you. Man. I can't be mad at you, man. You know what I'm saying? I chose piss myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I just had the visual in my head. I'm on the last boss. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And sometimes when you get to that last boss, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I just spent my 50 cents, man. I just stood here for 15 minutes whooping all this damn extreme tower. You know, you go through the extreme tower on Mortal Kombat, you got to beat everybody. Then you got to fight 2 people. I beat them. I beat Motaro. You telling me I got Shao Kahn? And I got to choose between pissing myself or getting the ass with me. Yo, I spent too much time at this arcade, man. I spent too much time. Might not get to Shao Kahn again unless I spend 50 cents. I'm pissing myself. That's my reason, though. That's me. I'm alone on that one. I understand. Very embarrassing, too. So I'm with both of y'all on that. All right. So what's the next one? Ooh, this is a tough one, bro. Ooh, hold up. Give me a second. So you have choices. You either lose your game save to a corrupt file, or you lose your game save to an accident, which means you either accidentally, deleted it. You overwrote it, which we've all done. So I'm curious. On the count of 3, which one do y'all choose? 1, 2, 3.
Corrupt file.
All right. I think we got one. Across the board. Corrupt file. I think it's almost easy. Like, I'd much rather go to the file and see corrupt. And I could just yell at the computer, yell at the game. If it was a Nintendo console, I beat it because, Nintendo console is very infamous for being beat. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I would beat it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to worry about anything else. Man, you lose your save to your accident. You feel like so terrible. You feel dumb. Like, if you ever felt like smart and you wanted to feel dumb, delete your own save and don't let it be on the game. We come from an era where games, that game save was everything. So if you had your Final Fantasy save and you had 70 hours on there, you couldn't get that from the cloud, right? You couldn't get that. It was just your PlayStation memory card. That was it. You had nothing else. You lost it. That was it. So Blizzard Fox, which one you choose?
I chose the corrupt file for more or less the exact same reason. Considering that, again, I've had both happen before. I was a dumb child. I made mistakes. But at the same time, I've also had a corrupted system before.
Yeah.
At least with the corrupted file, that one doesn't feel as much painful emotionally as doing it yourself. That or just having your little brother or little cousin accidentally delete it by overwriting it. I've had that happen too.
Yeah, that is a bad one, man. I hate when that one happens. Especially back in the games we play. We played games where it had a battery in the cartridge, right? So it had like 3 slots. So if someone erased your 1 slot, you were pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only 3 slots, bro. You see, one is level 69, right? That's me. I leave it on level 69 for a reason. I never go past level 69, so it's mine. You know what I mean? Like, crazy. Now,
and I guess another reason why I'd say that, again, I do still lean towards corrupted file, but at the same time, at least when it comes to either modded consoles or just PC in general, you can have multiple saves backed up or in a safe place just in case, whether it's through save cloud or through the cloud, or you have multiple backups on a hard drive somewhere.
Facts. Yeah, you preaching now. Joe, which one you got?
I would say corrupt files. He pretty much took the words out of my mouth because I was going to say the same thing with backing up your saves on a hacked system. Anytime I'm really into a game, I always back the saves up because I already had saves get corrupt. Not on my doing. Go to load it up, the save file is corrupt. I'm like, what the heck,
Now, me, it happens often. I'm the type that I yank SD cards out with nothing, man. I am not safely ejecting nothing from my PC, man. I'm one of them guys. I'm sorry to all my, and I'm a tech guy. So
You
I'm
wrong.
sorry.
brother.
You call
I'm
yourself
the
a
same
tech
way,
guy?
too. I'm the same way too. I don't safely remove the hard drives either because it's like I just unplug it and that's it. Never had any problems for years. Never.
Yo, Blizzard Fox so right though, man. That's like that is taboo in the tech world.
Nah, I'm just messing
just
with you.
you know, everybody done it, right? Everybody's done it. Everybody just
At
yank it out.
least-
Oh, I forgot to, you know.
If it was
But-
an older system like early Windows 10 or before, I would be giving you a hard time.
Yeah, nah.
But ever since they introduced a way just for quick removal, that way it doesn't, or just as long as it isn't actively writing something
Right.
onto it or accessing it, then it shouldn't really do that much damage.
Yeah,
And besides, most of it is pretty much protected now.
it is. So, you know, that used to be a big thing, man, when people used to yank that shit out and then you plug it back in and be like, why can't I double click on any of my files?
Honestly,
I
though,
wonder why.
imagine just ripping out the entire hard drive while Windows is still running.
Yo, have you ever done something? I'm sure we all done one of those things like you unplug a cord thinking like, oh, I'm just going to unplug this and do that. But then you realize like, wait, like, oh, I just unplugged my graphics card. Why? Like some stupid shit. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, of course it's going to freeze. You fucking you took out the CPU, you fucking dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Imagine just ripping out the CPU. Barely
why did shit
while
go?
the system is running.
Yo, oh, you crazy for that with me. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We'll move on to the next one. That was a good one. Ooh, they got some good ones now. Now we talking. Okay, now we talking. These are two things that every gamer hates unanimously. Okay, you got the choice of either playing a game with lag or playing a game with a broken controller. All right, y'all, we gonna do it. Count of three. Which one y'all got? 1, 2, 3.
Lag.
Yo, all right, so I choose play with lag because I'm not gonna lie. If I could time lag, I'm good. I've done that before where I could see like, okay, I'm a half a second behind. So I got to do my moves and don't care what I see on screen. I've done that many a times. Only time it will not work, I ain't gonna say only, it's a couple times it won't work, but fighting games. It is terrible for fighting games. So fighting games, you almost can't play because you're gonna be out of position, the move's not gonna work, you can't do
You
the
have to be
combo.
frame perfect with a lot of stuff in that.
You do. You literally do. Fighting games are unplayable. So I will say that that's where it would hurt. And a broken controller can still play a fighting game greatly. And you can play a lot of games. You just might not have, you know, a high punch or a strong punch or something like that. You might be missing a button. So for me, I'm going to choose lag, man. Which one you got, Blizzard Fox?
I chose lag because at least that one is more tolerable than an actual broken controller. The one that you always give to your friends when they come over.
Yo, you always do it, man. You give it to them, you be like, all right, man, shoot, here, I'm gonna give you this one, man. That's actually that controller I got from. You always try to get the backstory to it, man. That controller, yeah, I got for it, man. Hey, that was a prize. I won at the tournament. Yeah, so they get that controller and realize that their character just starts moving like this without them touching it. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna
What
say
the-
Joy-Con, the supposed non-existent Joy-Con drift.
Yeah, they're like round one, fight. They ain't even push nothing. Their dies like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Bro, I can't do a move. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I'm with you on that. Joe, which one you got?
100% lag. I just finished what was it? A game on the Steam Deck was very laggy. And it's like I don't mind it because it's like, you know, we're old school gamers, you know, it is what it is. Broken controller, hell no. Hell no, broken controller.
I said, hell no, we won't go. I'm with you on that.
Oh,
Hell
the Silent
no.
Hill 2 remake because it was really laggy because it's, you know,
Oh,
really
yeah.
can't handle.
Which
Dude, that game crashed more times than I can count. That's why I was backing the saves up.
I was gonna say, what Proton version are you running on that?
I'm running Windows 10.
That explains a lot of it.
He said that explains it. He said the Windows 10. I have.
I'm sorry, but Windows 10 just does not like the Steam Deck.
Yo,
Well,
I've heard people say that, man. I've heard people say Windows 10 don't like the Steam Deck. Now, why do a lot of people use Windows 10, you think? Is it because like Windows 10 has specific things that you
Piracy.
can't?
Piracy, and another major thing is usually the anti-cheat stuff that blocks Linux.
Yep, that too. Yep, and using other stores that are not allowed. I don't follow that stuff on what's called on SteamOS, but I just use it for mostly piracy. That's it.
Okay, makes sense. All right, there we go. But everybody chose lag. That's unanimous. It's like, what are we talking about? Lag. Forget it. Yo, these are funny. Now I don't even. They literally gave me some funny ones this time. Okay, so this one is one. Either you forget to save, which means you cut your game off, you just forgot to save, or two, auto save ruining you, which means auto save just auto saves and you just did not get a chance. Or have you ever auto saved into an automatic death? Like every time and you just pop up, die, pop up, die, pop up. Like that is the worst.
I've had that happen.
I have too. So on the count of three, which one y'all choose? 1, 2, 3.
Forget to
Auto
save.
save. Oh, we got some different ones. Okay. I'd rather autosave ruin me, because if autosave ruins me, at least I know, okay, autosave sucks and I need to move forward. I need to do my due diligence in saving the title every couple minutes, right? So autosave doesn't screw me again. So I'm mad at autosave, but I go, you know what? It's cool. I'm not going to let it happen again. Forgetting to save is on me. It's all on me, man. It's like, Nick, you knew you did not hit save before you cut the game off, and you just lost 3 hours of progress, bro. Huge. And you found an item. You know what I'm saying? That you never, it's a random, random number generated style item. So you're not going to get that shit on your next playthrough. Oh, gosh, you hurt. So I'm going to choose autosave ruining me. Blizzard Fox, which one you got?
I chose forgetting to save.
Why is that?
I'm sorry, but mainly just for speed running purposes, autosave is just a pain.
Yo, I ain't think about that, man. I ain't think about speed running purposes and having autosave. Damn.
That and I mean, don't get me wrong, I like autosave. It just depends on how they implement it.
Sure.
If it's an autosave where you can load multiple saves, or like it goes back a few times so you can at least load back to a previous state,
I like those.
that I don't mind at all. But it's usually the games that does have autosave, but you only get one save file and that's it. Stuff like Pokemon.
Hell yeah, that is terrible, bro. I'm with you on that. I like those that do have autosave, and then you go look, it's like 5 different autosaves on top of your original save. So then you can look, okay, you look back. And sometimes when you have those, they autosave, like they have one big autosave, right? Like each time you beat a level, that's a save. But then they have another autosave that's like progress throughout a level. And I like that because you're right. Anytime you go, man, I missed something back on level 10, you can go to your level 10 save.
And that's another form of autosave that I don't mind if it just saves after a specific checkpoint, like after you complete a level.
Yep, I like that too. Joe, which one you got?
Forgetting to save. I already had autosave break games where I had to actually reload a really old save to get back. So, as an example, Silent Hill 2, without going to whole kit and caboodle, they didn't fix the game. So when you would jump through the floor, the puzzle wouldn't update it and you couldn't move forward. So you had to actually keep going through, of going into the floor, going out of the floor, keep repeating itself, and the puzzle would actually refresh itself. Dude, these new games suck.
You know what? Now, is that the last one? Oh man, you know what? I should have picked one myself. And you know what I should have put on there? Would you rather have? Because this is when you said that, Joe. This is what I just thought of. Would you rather have a game that is broken from day one, but it's going to get all of its updates and work completely in 6 months, Or would you rather have a game be delayed for an entire year before you
Delayed, hands down.
Delayed. I'd rather
I was
have
gonna
delayed.
say, yeah, delay. Like that's how crazy. I'd rather delay. I'd rather you just get my shit right. You know what I'm saying? Take the time. You know what I mean?
We
But I'm
had way
not-
too many broken games this whole like 5-6 years.
Nah, you preaching. He preaching right now. Now there we go. Booyah! That is the joint. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up because Joe, I see, and the shirt. You killing it. I see the shirt, man. And look, they don't see. There you go.
Hey.
Oh, y'all make me about to
Oh
get
no,
mine.
he's got the shirt too,
You
Nick.
got it. Mine dirty, man. Y'all man. And this the E3 when we did E3. I still got
Hold
an E3
on,
shirt
hold on,
when we
hold
did
on.
it. You know what I'm saying?
hold on. Can we turn up one time? Can we turn up one time?
What's up? What you got, DJ C Money? It's on you.
Oh, first of all, what's up, everybody? How you
What's
What's
going
doing?
on,
up?
DJ?
Joe, Nick, everybody trying.
Yeah, yeah.
I got something for you guys.
What you got for us, man?
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Y'all be careful. Now DJ C Money, he got a lot. Now look. DJ C Money started. I'm gonna have to turn off. I ain't gonna get the money. We
I was gonna say
gotta do it in
copyright.
rhythm. We gotta talk over it while the music going too. Yeah, wow. We gotta stop YouTube from hitting us. Yo, DJ C Money, you over there jamming, man. Look at him.
Next
He over
time we
there
gotta give
jamming.
DJ C Money some public domain music.
Yo, you ain't lying, DJ C Money. We gotta give you that
Hey
what they
guys,
call that
guys,
royalty free. We gotta give you that royalty free pack.
you know what? I got an idea. I got an idea.
What's up?
So,
It's talking about money on the budget. You can't
wait,
spend no more money on the
I'm
budget.
sorry.
You can't.
First of
You
all,
can't.
Joe, and then Blizzard Fox.
What up?
I heard.
What's up?
What's up, Blizzard Fox?
What's up? How you doing?
What's up, bro? How are you, man?
I'm doing all right. And you?
I'm hanging in there, bro. Nick, I just come up with a great idea.
What up, man? I'm ready for
So,
it.
for Christmas,
All right. Already
I
budgeted.
got-
Gotta start saving up on the budget.
Apple TV.
Apple TV, man. The budget. We just started the budget for this year.
Hold on.
How we got an Apple TV budget? We ain't gonna be able to get the Apple TV. That's gonna be most of our budget.
Hear me out.
All right. Okay.
I
I'm listening.
got
It doesn't have to be the 4K one.
Wow, okay.
How about the iCarly Pair TV?
where can I find that?
just search
No,
on Google.
where can I find that?
You don't want that one. Trust me, DJ C Money. You don't want that one, man. Don't get that one, DJ C Money. You want that Apple TV you was talking about, man. Apple
Okay,
TV.
so
Hold up and yo. We just got
Oh,
Max.
wait,
Max
wait,
Lauren
wait,
came.
hold on.
Yo, Max said, hold on, we're gonna put Max in. Max gotta hit this too.
What's good, bitches?
What's up,
Good boy,
man?
Max Noir.
What's up, man?
Yo, Max, what up, man? Yo, have you spoke to Gary recently?
Yeah. I actually invited him over for the 5-way between me and my 3 Russian prostitutes.
Man, you living a life, bro. I wish I couldn't be over there. That would be something.
Nah,
Yo,
man, I do
y'all
have
don't
to.
know
I do.
who this is. Dr. Specimen in the house, y'all. My dog is here, man. What's going on, man?
I unfortunately had to take an extra work shift tonight, so I'm at work right now. I just went on break, but figured I had to pop in, say hi to you guys.
Oh,
What's the title? What's the
Thank you,
title of the
Trevor.
video again? We'll switch
Title.
to be.
Yeah, go ahead and read it. Will it be the best console launch ever?
Yes.
Ever. I think so. I think it will be.
I think you are going to have 10% of the Switch install base buy one day one.
And that's
Yep.
huge, bro. He's saying 10% of already Switch owners.
Because you got to think.
Go
Okay.
buy one.
Which consoles have passed 100 million sales in the past 20 years? We'll keep it in 20 years. You have the Wii, you have the PS2, and you have the PS4. I believe those are the only three. I'm not including the DS, ignoring the DS, talking home consoles. And we'll count the Switch as a home console. The Switch, the Wii, the PS2, and the PS4. Okay. PS2 and PS4, their successors, PS3, PS5, both, well, PS3 had an outrageous price and a really obnoxious launch, and the PS5, you couldn't buy a damn thing for like 2 years, so you couldn't have 10% of the user base going out and buying one day one. The Wii U, well, you know what happened with the Wii U. 10% didn't even know there was a new, 90% didn't even know there was a new console out. Hell, barely 10% of the user base of the Wii bought a Wii U the entire life cycle of the damn console. So, you know, you look at the Switch 2, you lose the branding issue. I highly doubt the Switch 2 is going to cost north of $500, so pricing shouldn't be much of an issue. And I think Nintendo knows what they're doing. And yeah, I know people are talking about tariffs and all that, and that might have an impact, but I think Nintendo knows what they're doing. They've seen the failure of the PS5 launch and the Xbox Series launch, and even the Switch 1 launch to a certain extent. And well, it wasn't a failure for sure, but you know there was issues getting a Switch for about a year after launch, if I'm not mistaken. I think that they're going to be smart about this. They're gonna hold their tongue on the tariffs. They're going to get a shit ton into stores. Like I'd hope they have like at least a minimum of 50 in every major store in the country. And
this will be the #1 scalped console, and people will be talking about it for generations.
Ooh,
yeah,
But
I honestly, I think you're right.
Here's the deal. What sucks about the scalpers is it slows down the hacking scene. This happened with the PS5 hacking scene. It was me and like 3 people had a PS5 on low firmware, and it's just everything stopped until people were able to get these systems out in the wild. You know, and it's horrible for the hacking scene. It delays everything.
Yeah, scalpers is a real deal. Now I want to ask something else while I got everybody here. Let me ask this. There's been already news. I forgot the date, but Nintendo said you can't buy shit from their Japanese eShop no more, man. After I think it's March 25th.
Yep.
You need to have a Japanese eShop card because there's been speculations. People speculated that's because of prices, right? People go get a game that's cheaper from somewhere else. But Nintendo said it's to pretty much stop, illegal shit happening. What do y'all think?
Yeah, it's because
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't buy eShop games. Period.
Well,
Just
what I can say is that first of all, what's on Dr. Dead Desmond? I think. I'm sorry, Nick. What was the question?
Yo, do you think, DJ C Money, that Nintendo will? You ready?
Well, here, real quick, Nick, because I'm low on time. I might hop off after this real quick. It's not. I know people have weird opinions of them, but like PlayAsia.com, you can buy a yen card, a eShop yen card, for like, I don't know, like 20% markup. If you really need to get your game from Japan, just get a yen card from there and use that. I mean, I don't know. It's not. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, and plus, how many people on a daily basis are really like importing games from the Japanese eShop, like monthly maximum for the hardest core people? Like, if you're buying all your games from Japan, you might as well just find some way to actually get like a Japanese credit card or something. I mean, I don't know.
I got an eShop, right? I got an eShop. I buy the games for the low, right? I price around, and then I put the game on my little shop, my eShop. You know what I'm saying? And then I go ahead and charge everybody a little fee.
I'm sure every single game ever released on any eShop around the world has had one version or another dumped online that you could download. I don't think Nintendo cares about that anymore. From it being dumped perspective.
Yeah.
Well, my personal opinion over this entirely, if you're importing games, you'd rather want to get the physical version than going to the eShop unless there's a major sale.
That too. Yeah.
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 Well,
Don't even bother
well-
with the eShop. Just buy physical.
Well, actually, if you have an Apple TV,
Yo, see, he with that budget, man. He want the Apple
oh my
TV.
God,
Yo, we don't got it in the budget. Our
Wait,
budget's gonna be
hear me out,
broke, DJ.
Nick, hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
So,
No, but here's the deal. I don't know if there's any confirmation on this. Is the Switch 2 region free?
hold
It
on.
fucking better be. Actually no. It needs to be because the Switch 1 doesn't have region locking at all. They wouldn't be able to know either way, and so at least the Switch 1 games on the Switch 2 would have to be region free. And I'd be shocked if they went backwards on that. I don't think they
I
will.
have a question.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
I mean, if
If
they
they
did,
did a region lock, they would lose so much money.
Actually, no. Wait. Because what everyone realized with the Switch 1, the logistical reason behind it being region free was because if it's your main console that you have and you are taking it worldwide like they encourage you to do, how is it fair that you end up, say, traveling to Japan and you just happen to find a game there you want to play on the Switch that, you know, you paid full price for back in your home country, you're paying full price for the game in the country that you're in. Like, yeah, I get that people can, like, use getting games in other countries to, like, get it cheaper or whatever, but realistically, if it's your whole, if your main console is one that people take worldwide, if you region lock it, it totally gimps that feature. So it would essentially, in my opinion, if Nintendo region locked the Switch 2,
It limits
it would recreate the Wii U, and it wouldn't sell a lot because it would. I know a lot of people don't care about region locking. They're gonna start caring when they travel to other countries. Hell, even just to visit a friend. Maybe they go to visit a friend, and they want to,
Can't
you know,
even play
both
your
play
Switch.
Mario Kart on two Switch. Yeah, and you know, they're like, "Hey, I bought another copy of Mario Kart for you so that we can play like local multiplayer." And you put the fucker in, and then it says, "Sorry, this is for your region." Like that would you know, people talk about how much like region locking is a niche issue that people care about. That's going to make it a non-niche issue when stuff like that starts happening.
Well,
Because that was
It's
never
gonna-
that you wouldn't have to worry about that in the past.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Well-
pain in the ass for me. I can imagine 5 years from now. Oh, hey, you got the new Mario Region Zero unlock for the game.
oh my god.
Oh
Yeah, he
God,
said the region 0. Yo,
Okay.
you got region USA -1. I can't do -2. I live in Illinois.
Okay, okay. If we're just
Actually,
talking
no. I
about
have a better idea. Not only are they going to region lock it by country, but they're going to region lock it by state, province, fucking
Oh, that would just be a nightmare.
prefecture.
you ain't making no money then.
No, but
If you live in the European
And just
Union,
looking at it from
it's
the
going to be
eShop
like
perspective,
it's going to be like